Welcome everybody to a new extended edition of One-on-One. I'm your host, Christopher Stone, and One-on-One is a program where we focus on individuals within the town of West Springfield. Now today with us is a special guest. You may have seen her in the Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade and wearing green proudly. Here we have today is your 2018 West Springfield Colleen, the wonderful Jenna Melvin. Jenna, it's great to have you on the program
Thank
today.
you for having me. Yeah.
Our pleasure. And so we're going to just jump right into these questions. Questions are just fun questions, nothing formal and nothing like that. We just want to get to know you a little more. Because honestly, you know, we see you up, dressed up and waving to the crowd and whatnot, but we kind of want to get to know a little more about you. So, so the first question, actually, you're a senior here at West Springfield High School, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so what activities and clubs or sports do you participate in?
Well, I'm the captain of the varsity field hockey team, indoor track team, and outdoor track team. And then I'm in student government, the Key Club, and mathletes. And so everything that I do along with school keeps me pretty busy.
Sounds it, really?
Yeah.
Really. And did you mention track at all, or?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So focusing on track alone, and I guess this could apply to any sport, but like, what goes on in your head before like before the gun goes off? Because I used to do track myself, and I can't imagine, like, you know, you got nerves and whatnot, but do you listen to like certain music, or do you do a certain routine before your race, or?
I'm usually pretty nervous no matter what kind of race it is, whether or not it's a championship meet or just a normal meet up at Clark Field.
Yep.
I usually try to stay focused, and if I have more than one event to run, I usually just try to think about the event I'm running next and what's in front of me, and then worry about the rest later.
Nice, nice. And you also have some good accomplishments up at Clark Field. You care to bring that up?
Yeah, I hold the school record in the indoor races of the 1,000 meter, and then the 4x800 meter relays, and the 4x400 meter relay. And then in outdoor track, I hold a school record in the 800 meter relay.
My God, so what's your record in the 800? What's the time?
A 2:28, I believe, 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
It's pretty fast. Much faster than what I could do right now, I can tell you that. So you've covered some activities and clubs and sports. Do you have any hidden talents that we don't know about?
No hidden talents, no.
That's okay. You sound pretty athletic, so I think that's a talent in itself. So, so you are a senior here at the high school. Graduation's only a couple months away.
Yep.
It's going to come quick. What do you have plans for after high school?
Well, right now I'm planning on going to UMass Amherst next fall, and I'll be a business major, and I was also accepted into the Honors College. So I'm really excited to go to school next year and experience everything that college life has to offer.
Nice. Sounds exciting. And
yeah.
Summer's probably going to fly right by, too. I can't imagine. So we're going to kind of dive into the Irish topics here. First off, can you do an Irish accent?
No, no.
Not to put you on the spot either.
No, I'm not really good at any type of accents.
That's okay. You got the American accent down, right? That's all. Okay. Very good. So we're going to kind of dive into St. Patrick's Day. Certainly you've had several that you've experienced. Do you have any favorite memories of St. Patrick's Day? Family, friends, I don't know.
Yeah, normally more when I was younger, because now everyone's so busy, but my family and some of my parents' close friends and their kids, we all used to get together on St. Patrick's Day and just, you know, have a little get-together at our house and hang out and eat corned beef and cabbage, and it was always a lot of fun. Nice.
Sounds like a good time. I can't go around with corned beef and cabbage. So. And it lasts you for a few days, too, if you cook enough of it. So.
Yeah.
What does St. Patrick's Day mean to you?
Well, the holiday that represents the heritage that I have that's so important to me has always been really special. I think it's always a great holiday to celebrate, especially in Massachusetts. And I think it's a great celebration of my Irish heritage and everybody else's around.
So speaking of your Irish heritage, that kind of answers my next question. If you have ties to Ireland, well, do you? And also, have you even been there?
Yeah, my dad's mother, who would be my grandmother, was actually born in the Dingle Peninsula in
Okay.
County Kerry, Ireland. And she immigrated here, when she was about 20 years old. And I was actually, a few years ago, when our school did the exchange trip with Ireland, I was actually lucky enough to go. And my dad came on the trip too, and we got to visit the house where my grandmother grew up in.
Oh, cool.
Because it's still there on Dingle, and her brother still lives in the house. So we got to
Wow.
meet him too. And I got to see, a traditional Irish home, what
Yeah.
it looked like, and where my grandmother grew up. And that was really special to me. It was one of my favorite experiences.
I'm going to kind of go off that. You say traditional Irish home. How does that kind of compare or contrast to an American home? Like, here you have a few TVs, computer, high-speed internet, you name it. What is it like over in Ireland?
Well, I saw a few houses, and they're much simpler than American houses, kind of less decorations, I noticed. A little bit less technology, I'd say, They had, and like simpler furniture, nothing too extravagant like you see here. They're all nice homes, but just a lot simpler than what we have here.
Nice. Speaking of Irish culture and whatnot, while you were over there, did you happen to have a favorite Irish food, or what was your favorite part of the Irish culture?
Well, if anyone's ever been to Ireland, the food isn't really anything special, and corned beef and cabbage
Yeah.
is an Americanized
Yeah.
version of Irish food.
Right.
It's still something I love to eat,
Sure.
but I guess in general, I really enjoy the potatoes.
Okay.
Anything
Yeah.
potatoes.
Do they boil? Is it true they boil a lot of food over there? Is that-
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of food was boiled and fried.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's right, though. I'm sure it's still good. Moving forward to the Colleen contest. Why did you want to be in the Colleen contest?
Well, growing up, I've seen the Colleens, around the community and in the parade, and it's always seemed like something to appeal to me. And representing my town and my heritage in front of the thousands of people that watch the parade every year seemed like something that I would enjoy to do. And just that experience alone was something that really appealed to me.
Wonderful. And let's paint a picture here. So you're up on stage at the Colleen contest. There's, I believe, 10 of you in the beginning, right? They narrow it down to 5. And then I think the 5, they kind of ask you each a question. So you're up on stage with the 5. What's going on in your head before they announce the winner?
I was just excited to become a member of the court because in reality we all do, all the same events for the most part, and we all get the experience together on the float. So I was just excited to be a part of that experience. I wasn't really expecting to win overall, so I was very surprised.
Never
But-
sell yourself short.
Yeah, but I was nervous, but I was just excited that I was a member of the final 5.
Certainly.
Yeah.
It's a great accomplishment, too.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys look like you had a lot of fun up there, too. So.
Yeah.
So now that you're the Colleen, what are your goals for this year as being the Colleen?
I just hope to, be a good representation to my community and the surrounding communities of Irish heritage in general, and then Irish heritage in West Springfield. I just want to paint a good picture for our community and our town.
Wonderful. Do you guys have certain plans for this year? Any upcoming events? Or?
Well, in a few weeks, I think we'll be visiting the State House, and so going out to Boston for the day, which should be a
Cool.
lot of fun. We get to take the limo.
Cool. All right.
So
yeah.
that'll be fun.
Going out in style. There you go. Cool.
Yeah, and
Nice.
then next winter when they have the contest, again, I'll be there
Right.
leading the girls around, and I'll give a speech about how my experience went.
Right. So now, one of your biggest events was the Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade. What was that like, being in the float and just seeing everybody looking up at you guys and waving and whatnot?
It was a pretty surreal feeling. I've never been, the center of attention for that many people
Yeah.
before, and it was definitely a lot of fun. I think we weren't even noticing the cold because we were having so much fun, and smiling the whole time just became pretty easy as we went because we were just having so much
Yeah.
fun and we were so
Yeah.
happy.
Awesome. Yeah, it was a cold and sunny day, so it was
Yeah.
a good day for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was building the float, if you guys had any involvement?
Well, we didn't get too involved in the basic construction of the float, but as it progressed into the outline of the castle that it became.
Who had that idea?
It was actually a student at the middle school.
Cool.
He came up with the idea, and then he would come visit the float pretty much every week.
Wow.
And help out and work on it, and he's a really sweet kid.
That's cool.
And we had a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now that you are the Colleen, it's kind of it's early stages for you, but do you have any advice for anybody that wants to become the Colleen in the future?
Yeah, I would say if anyone's looking to be the Colleen in the upcoming years, I would definitely say be yourself at the interview, dress appropriately, and just have fun with it. The contest itself is a lot of fun, no matter if you win or not. It was still a lot of fun, and it's a great experience. Good practice, good interview practice for the future.
Hey, you're doing a great job right now, so yeah. All right, so the last part of this segment it's called You Pick One. Now, we kind of tailored it to an Irish and Irish-American culture and whatnot, so there is no right or wrong answer, of course.
Okay.
I'm going to list two choices. You pick one out of the two.
Okay.
All right, so you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. So number one, the movies, Boondock Saints or Gangs of New York?
Gangs of New York.
Okay, all right. I guess you're a Leo DiCaprio fan. All right, okay, cool. Shepherd's Pie or Irish Stew?
Shepherd's Pie, yeah.
All right. Boston Celtics or the Notre Dame Fighting Irish logo? Now, they're both like a leprechaun kind of guy.
Boston Celtics, staying true to the roots.
There you go. All right, cool. Soda bread or potato bread?
Irish soda bread, definitely.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
And it's gluten-free, I think, too. Is that correct?
I'm not sure how they make it.
All right, don't quote me on that one. The Shamrock or the Triquetra, or it's also known as the Celtic Knot?
That's a tough one. I guess the Celtic Knot.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
It looks like it'd be a cool tattoo.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do it for tattoos. But it's kind of a throwback. The Coors or the Cranberries?
The Cranberries, I guess.
All right. Linger. Yeah, all right. Linger. Yeah. More of a rock band here. The Script or Snow Patrol?
The Snow Patrol.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, and last but not least, U2 or Dropkick Murphys. Now, let me say, I know Dropkick Murphys they're not from Ireland, but they do play Celtic music.
Yeah. I think Dropkick Murphys, they're pretty funny. They have some, funny music.
Yeah, you can listen to them before track meet. Pump you up, But Jenna, I want to thank you for being on our program. This concludes the end of our segment, but I want to wish you and your court a successful and fun year. Of course, it's important to do that. So again, thank you for being here.
Yep, thank you for having me.
We'll look forward to seeing what you guys are doing up in the rest of the year. So that concludes our program. I'm Christopher Stone for One-on-One, where we highlight local people in West Springfield. Until next time, see you later.